In Section 1 of the We All Can Read program, we introduce consonants, short vowels, beginning consonant blends, ending consonant blends, consonant teams, and words containing all of the above elements. These elements are introduced using word lists, sentences, and short stories. We have two instructional cycles in the program. The first cycle is where lessons alternate between real words and nonsense words. The second cycle is where lessons alternate between decoding and fluency lessons and spelling lessons. In Lesson 8, we have nonsense words containing short A. This is a decoding and fluency lesson where students read the words. In Lesson 9, we reverse the process. Now students listen to the words pronounced and spell those nonsense words. Lesson 10 is again where we have short words with short A, but these are real words. Students read these words for decoding and fluency. Again in Lesson 11, the process is reversed. Students now spell these real words that contain short A. Lesson 24, here we have sentences that have nonsense words with short A and short E. The nonsense words are in bold. Students read these sentences. In Lesson 25, we reverse the process. Now students listen to the sentences being dictated out loud and they spell the nonsense words within those sentences. Lesson 28 is a decoding and fluency exercise with a short story containing nonsense words with short A and short E, and the nonsense words are in bold. This is one paragraph out of 3 paragraphs from Lesson 28. In Lesson 102, we have nonsense words that contain beginning consonant blends. In Lesson 126, we have nonsense words with ending consonant blends. In Lesson 140, we have nonsense words with both beginning and ending consonant blends. Lesson 158, we introduce consonant teams. Lesson 163, we have an exercise where we have nonsense words containing those consonant teams. Lesson 185, we now have an exercise with nonsense words that contain both consonant teams and blends. Section 2, we introduce 6 major syllable patterns which govern whether a vowel is long or short. Syllable pattern 1, one vowel followed by a consonant. The vowel will represent its short sound. The number 1 is written under the vowel to indicate syllable pattern 1 is in effect. Syllable pattern 2 is when you have one vowel in a word. At the end of the word, the vowel represents its long sound. Syllable pattern 3 is the silent E rule. The first vowel in the word is long. The syllable pattern number is written under that vowel. The E is underlined to indicate it is silent. Syllable pattern 4 is when 2 vowels join together and form a team. The first vowel represents its long sound. Syllable pattern 5, a vowel plus R join together and form a team. And syllable pattern 6, 2 vowels join together, form a team, but in this instance the first vowel does not represent its long sound. And Lesson 353 is an illustration of syllable patterns 4, 5, and 6. In Section 3 of the program, we work with multiple syllable words. Students learn 3 major syllable rules which govern where a word is divided into syllables. We look at Lesson 488. This contains multiple syllable words. Students apply the marking system to these words. The numbers in red above the word are syllable rule numbers. The numbers under the vowels in green are syllable pattern numbers. We also underline consonant and vowel teams in this marking system. Section 4 is a review section where we review all of the information presented throughout the entire program. Lesson 621 introduces the major English letters and common letter teams that have been introduced in this program. And this concludes our very brief overview to the We All Can Read program.